The dour prince attended the Order of the Garter ceremony on Monday after a row over his uncle Prince Andrew's public attendance. The royals took a family decision to limit Andrew's appearance on Garter Day to a lunch and investiture ceremony behind closed doors, a U-turn on the original plan which included him in the public procession. William and Charles are understood to have lobbied the Queen about his participation, which ended with the alarmed Duke of Cambridge threatening to pull out of the ceremony if his disgraced uncle was allowed to take part. The move comes after the Telegraph reported Prince Andrew wanted his royal status reinstated, recognized and respected. Body language expert Judy James told The Mirror, William cut a dour and rather miserable-looking figure at the Garter procession, with his body language suggesting he was almost determined to sustain an unsmiling expression despite the fact that Princess Anne and Charles and Camilla were all smiles and acknowledgement to the crowds. Follow below for live updates. 2 hours ago 10:17 Tour affair Tony Blair rubbed Queen up wrong way, she didn't like him. Insider claims the Queen didn't like Sir Tony Blair for steering her away from her stiff upper lip approach, an unearthed account claims. Sir Tony's knighthood, which was bestowed upon him on Monday in recognition of his service to the nation, proved incredibly controversial due to his role in the Iraq War, and a petition to revoke the honor garnered 1 million signatures in January. However, as well as governing the country, the former Prime Minister also played a crucial role for the Queen and the royal family behind the scenes during a major crisis. Just 4 months into his new Labour premiership, Diana, Princess of Wales, was killed in a car crash in Paris in 1997. As the nation grieved, Sir Tony persuaded the Queen to publicly pay tribute to Diana as the monarch was under immense pressure to respond to the tragedy, both from the media and the public. However, despite the politicians' help, the Queen didn't like him for it, according to historian Dominic Sandbrook, who relayed the top-level decisions surrounding Diana's death in Channel 4's recent documentary, Royals Declassified. Read more. 2 hours ago 10:02 Tour affair Prince Harry brutally mocked in Santa Barbara after Jubilee trip. Prince Harry has been brutally branded second-row Harry following his brief trip to the UK to celebrate the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex's seating arrangement at St Paul's Cathedral on June 3 has sparked the mockery of a Montecito author. During the service of Thanksgiving for the Jubilee, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle joined most members of the firm to pay tribute and celebrate the record-breaking reign of the Queen. Their status as non-working royals was reflected in the seating plan, with Harry and Meghan sat in the second row rather than next to the heirs to the throne. Montecito author Robert Erringer discussed the relevancy of Meghan and Harry in a comment piece for the Santa Barbara News Press titled The Duke Duchess of Woke, or Woe. He wrote, the Duke's new nickname might as well be Second Row Harry, based on the seating arrangement for a Thanksgiving service inside St. Paul's Cathedral, at which, upon arrival, the Duke and Duchess were booed by spectators. Read more. 2 hours ago 9:40 Tour affair Kate issues heartwarming tribute to William over future royal role switch. Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, has said she is in good hands with Prince William after a conversation over the couple's royal titles. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge visited Cardiff over the Platinum Jubilee weekend, ahead of the Platinum Party at the Palace on June 4. Kate, after being told by a royal fan that she would make a fantastic Princess of Wales in the future, the Duchess of Cambridge responded that she was in good hands with William. In a clip shared by Twitter user @Helen3030, Kate gestures toward her husband, replying to the royal watcher, "That's very kind of you. I'm in good hands." Read more. 3 hours ago 9:18 Tour affair Queen had tears in her eyes before last Jubilee balcony appearance totally overwhelmed. The Queen had tears in her eyes prior to making her appearance on the balcony of Buckingham Palace on the last day of the Platinum Jubilee celebrations, it has been claimed. An insider told the Mail on Sunday, the Queen only decided that she would go to London about 3 hours before the balcony appearance. She was not feeling brilliant, but the Prince of Wales had called her and told her she really ought to come if she could. He told her there were so many people desperate to see her and he convinced her to come. The Queen was totally overwhelmed by the number of people waiting to see her. She had tears in her eyes before she stepped out on the balcony. Read more. 3 hours ago 9:03 Tara Fair Queen will attend Royal Ascot. Palace confirms the Queen is expected to return this week to the Royal Ascot races despite missing the Epsom Derby. Her Majesty is reportedly keen to watch some of her runners and has 10 entries at the meeting, including King's Lynn and Reach for the Moon. However, it is understood the Queen will not travel by horse and carriage after experiencing mobility issues in recent weeks. 3 hours ago 8:50 Tara Fair Lilibet's birthday cake marked throwback to Meghan and Harry's wedding. The baker behind Lilibet's first birthday cake said it was an absolute pleasure to make the cake. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry held a private low-key party at Frogmore Cottage over the Jubilee weekend to make their daughter's milestone birthday. Claire Tark was behind the creation, the same baker who made the Sussex wedding cake. Sharing pictures of the cake on Instagram, the baker said she made the same Amaldi lemon and elderflower cake she did for the wedding in 2018, but this time covering in strawberry buttercream. 4 hours ago 8:33 Tara Fair Meghan Markle and Prince Harry photo ban. Bitter pill to swallow. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were handed a bitter pill to swallow when palace aides allegedly intervened to stop the couple from snapping the Queen with their daughter Lilibet, a royal expert claimed. Royal author Christopher Anderson claimed the decision was likely hard to accept for the couple as it broke with the tradition even their son Archie was allowed to follow when he was born. Speaking to Royally US, Mr. Anderson said, "We now know that the Queen, well, the men in grey who really handled things, would not permit the Queen's photograph to be taken with Lilibet." He continued, "You have to remember, Archie was photographed with the Queen, and Prince Philip, and Doria Ragland when he was 2 days old. It's a tradition to be photographed with the monarch when you're a grandchild or a great-grandchild. But this was a really different feeling." Read more. 4 hours ago 8:12 Tara Fair Prince Andrew pushing for Princess Beatrice and Eugenie to be made working royals. Prince Andrew is reportedly pushing for Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie to be made working royals. The Duke of York's daughters, who are 10th and 12th in the line of succession, have their own jobs as well as carrying out charity work. But Andrew wants Beatrice, 33, and Eugenie, 32, to be made working royals, according to the Telegraph. The Duke is said to have asked the Queen for his HRH style to be returned along with his prestigious role as Colonel of the Grenadier Guards. Read more. 4 hours ago 7:56 Tara Fair Boris backtracks in row with Prince Charles over Rwanda. Boris Johnson has backtracked in a row with Prince Charles over the Rwanda migrant scheme, saying he has nothing but respect and admiration for the Prince of Wales. This came after the scheme, which will see asylum seekers deported to Rwanda for processing, was reportedly branded appalling by the future king. Earlier this week, the Prime Minister was asked whether he thinks the Prince of Wales was wrong in making the alleged comments about the Rwanda scheme. He responded, "What I don't think we should support is continued activity by criminal gangs." Mr. Johnson added, "I do think that it's the job of government to stop people breaking the law and to support people who are doing the right thing. That's what we're doing." Read more. 4 hours ago 7:43 Tara Fair Good morning from London. I'm Tara Fair. I'll be bringing you all the latest developments on royal family. Please feel free to get in touch with me as I work if you have a story or tips to share. Your thoughts are always welcome. Email, tara.fair@reachplc.com. Twitter, @tarafair.